Hello and welcome everyone again into another video, and in today's video I will showcase the best support champion against bosses in the entire game. Isn't that champion supposed to be the best support? Well, it's the best support that will make your nuker the best and the hardest hitting unkillable nuker in the entire game. And the champion I'm talking about here is from the High Elves, and it's none other than the faction unity champion Fyna, Blade of Aravia, level 60, fully awakened. Is she fully awakened though? We don't know. What makes Fyna the best in the entire game? It's because number one, she's a faction unity champion with a speed aura in a faction that doesn't have any other champion with a speed aura. Well, technically Lysandra and Arbiter, but their speed aura is not in all. No, Lysandra is in all battle. But what makes her the best is her A3 combined with her passive. So what does her A3 do? Place increase attack, increase crit rate, and increase crit damage buff on all allies for 2 turns. I mean, it doesn't sound very good, right? It's just like you gonna put 3 buffs. I mean, that's good if you are using Seer. But if there is one faction unity champion, she is gonna get another turn. There is 2. Before placing buffs, remove all debuffs from that allies. Okay, fully cleanse. If there is a 3, buffs placed by this skill cannot be removed. So in a Tranda setup, you will have 3 of this champion, 3 high elves with her, like Belanor, Galathir, and I think Deliana for a Hydra setup. If you have those 3 with her, she will make it Tranda have the biggest score in the entire game. That's as far as her passive. Like, it's a 3-turn cooldown with a grant an extra turn, so that means it's a 2 turns cooldown ability. Very quick, guys, get yourself a free legendary Narma by clicking the link in my description. You will also get 3 amazing epics: Anax, Uugo, and Mausoleum Mage. All you need to do is, number 1, log out of Play and Play on your PC and uninstall it. Number 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Number 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Number 4, go to your inbox and claim the champion. So don't miss out on the great chance to get Narma and 3 very strong epics. So make sure to click my link before it expires. Her A2, place block debuffs, block damage, and counter attack on a target ally for 2 turns. So a champion like Tranda, champion like Ninja, they will have counter attack, which means you don't need Mikage anymore with Ninja. You can just have this champion, and instead of ally attack, you will have counter attack, ideally, right? This skill's cooldown cannot be reset. I mean, it's a 3-turn cooldown, so you don't care to actually reduce the cooldown of this ability. So we have 3 buffs here, 3 buffs here. So if we have 6 buffs using a protection set, you're gonna boost that champion's damage by 30%. Just by having a protection gear. If you get those buffs protected, even much better. Now, her A3, her passive. Whenever a buff is placed on an ally, fill the turn meter of that ally by 3%. So she has 6 buffs, 6 by 3, that's 18% every time she places those buffs. That's not the end of it. Allies deal 25% more damage when attacking out of their active turn. So technically what this says, you need like how counterattack does 75% of the total damage when it counterattack. Well, with this, if there is a one faction ally, they will do as if it's an A1. If there is 2, whenever a buff removed or stolen from an ally, when it expires, fill the turn meter of that champion by 10%. Usually in Chimera, you can't get this setup. You cannot get this because you have to focus on getting other trials, right? So on Hydra, you'll get insane amount of turn meter. 3 faction allies will ignore 5% of the target defense for each buff on them. So and then in Hydra, if you use her with Tranda, 5% multiplied by 6, that's 30% again, so that's a Savage. So you literally don't need to build Tranda and Savage, you just build her in Zeal or crit damage and try to get as much crit damage as possible on her. Now, I'm on my clansmate account, Fez, and he has one of the strongest Trandas in the world. And look at that, 6 pieces of Zeal. We're talking about, if we go to Hydra, we're talking about 523 crit damage. Okay, she's not crit capped because she will get the rest from Fyna. Remember that, right? So a Tranda, oh my god, 10,000 attack. What is this, dude? So so Tranda, I will give you just a brief example of this week's Hydra. We were in place 4 and Hydra Clash. So I sent him a DM. I was like, can you do like a big Trundle? He's like, yeah, I can do 80 billion. I was like, I swear. I thought he was trolling when he said he will do 80 billion Chimera, Hydra Clan Clash points. And he actually moved us from number 4 to number 1 using 1 key. That's how insane the combo Trunda with Fyna. Now, how to build the Fyna? So there are actually many. I was like, this is after this. So there are actually many builds for Fyna. If you are using her with faction allies, remember that you don't need to give her, like, she will get an extra turn just by having 1 ally. So in Chimera, she will have Galathir. In Hydra, she will have Bellanor, if you have Bellanor. But if you don't have either, you're going to build her in Reflex or Relentless. So ideal build will be 4 pieces of Reflex and 4 pieces of Merciless, and because you just can't put her with another faction champion. But if you have a faction champion, you're gonna unlock the ultimate potential of this champion. So what you need to do is you build her with 9 pieces of protection, because protection has a cool thing at stage at 9 pieces, 75% chance to place protected buffs, which we need to have in both Hydra and Chimera, because we don't want those buffs to be stripped, right? Allies deal 5% more damage per buff on them, and she has 6 buffs. So every champion will do 30% more damage, and it's a multiplicative multiplier. So whatever the damage you will do with 30%. And then if you're using Ninja or Ballad, you're going to have Coordinate and Nature's Wrath. Coordinate is 30%, so that's a multiplicative, another 30%. And then if you have Nature's Wrath, that's another 30%. So you're going to end up doing way more damage than you're supposed to because of the way multipliers work. So I recommend building in 9 pieces protection. And as far as the relic, there is no relic, but there is actually a good relic that you can use on her, and it is Preached Shadow. Okay, why Preached Shadow? Wearer has 10% chance to receive an extra turn when using their default skill. So remember how she will use her A2, then we'll move to 8. So you will use A3. It's a 2 turn, right? 3 turn, become 2. You will use this, and then you will use A1. When you use A1, you have a chance to get another turn. So let's just upgrade this. He has too many stuff. Let's take it to level 3. So with Preached thing, remember, and there is a bunch of good gemstones. So one of the best ones actually to use this gemstone. Every time the wearer receives healing from a skill, increase the wearer's max HP by 1. It stacks up to 10, so you can actually increase her HP by up to a total of 20%. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, this one. When an ally is killed by an enemy, the wearer has 10% chance to decrease the cooldown of one of their defaults of their skills. And remember, we can't decrease the cooldown of A3. We can't decrease the cooldown of her A2, but we can decrease the cooldown of her A3, so she can keep spamming. Now, as far as masteries, you just go War Master. You could also go defense plus support. I mean, I don't expect her to do damage, so I'm just gonna need this one, the most Cycle of Magic, plus Lord of Steel. Those are gonna be very important, and I need to extend the buffs, so Lasting Gift is a must. Remember, she does not need accuracy, so all you need to do is anything that can heal, or I don't know, like pretty much I think this one's better. Increasing the turn meter by 10% when a buff cast by this champion is removed or expired. I think you're supposed to go this way. You don't need this one. You don't need this one. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you go Rapid Response, and then Lord of Steel and Cycle of Magic. And then Lasting Gifts is the most important one. Now, as far as the team we will be using, we are going to use a Ninja Mikage setup, except that we won't use a Mikage. We will use... what's her face? We will use Fyna. And... wait, am I using Ninja or... no, let's just use... what's his face? Because... okay, let me check the trials. Let me just check the first one. What is the second one? The accuracy one. So we have... yeah, we have 2 mythical seeds, so we have to use Marius. These like are what defines whether I'm using Marius or Ninja, because if I'm using Ninja, I don't have increased accuracy. Well, we have it on Galathir, but we want to use Galathir's first form. So we need increased accuracy from Marius, and then we will be able to go for those 2 mythicals. So yeah, this is going to be the team. I believe Ninja get you more trials, but it's going to be a bit challenging, especially with this rotation. As far as the setup, okay, let's go for the setup. So, Necmo, I would like to open with this one. And as far as any other form, we're just gonna first choice and then second choice. First choice A3, second choice A2. First choice A3 on all abilities except the main one. Why we're opening with this one? It's literally because when you put increase the speed, the boss will just slip it right away. As far as Fyna, again, we don't want to put buffs. First, second. But I don't think she's an auto-friendly, so it's going to be like a manual fight all over the board. But it's worth it. That's the main thing. Marius, holy dude. I thought there is a setup for this. Maybe I'm just using the wrong team. Yeah, there is no other team. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. As far as Marius, we're gonna open and then make it first choice. And here we're gonna make this one the first choice, but here we're gonna make first choice and then it is A3. Because I want to nuke. Also, I want him to benefit from extra turn, so his A3 will be able to cycle more turns that way. So this one, opener then don't use. Why would I use this opener then don't use? One simple reason, and because I don't want the boss, I don't want him to use his A3, his A2 all over the board on the first boss, and then when you switch to Viper and bam, we can't what's the thing? When you switch to the main boss, the Viper boss, the boss will steal your buffs. So I don't want to use them. Let's just do it like that way and call it a day. As far as Ram, always first as far as the Ram, we don't want to switch form. We don't want to switch form here. No, not you. First and second. As far as Viper, yeah, this one is first. This one don't use because I want to use it manually. Now, as far as Lydia, there is nothing about Lydia. I like to open with her A3 just to put block debuffs, but then I like to do it this way: open it and don't use. And against the other one, it's literally whatever you make it. It's up to you. I like to open with the fear against the boss, the Ram, sorry. And for everything else, you just make second. Oh wait, we have Lydia. Don't use, period. This is first, this is second. We go to Lydia, we open with her A3 and then make this one priority. And this is going to be no, let's make this one first and this one second. That's how you do like your pre-setup, but you still have to manual here and there. Now, before we start the fight, always check the speed and the crit damage, okay? You don't want your reviver to be the highest crit lowest crit damage. So we have 168, 177. Okay, that's Marius. Fyna, 251. Necmo, 185. So my reviver is the lowest crit damage, which means the Ram form will target him, and that's not allowed. So maybe just give him like a crit damage amulet in this case, just to make sure that he won't be the target, or like modify your other champions. So I'm just gonna go to those and fix them, because you don't want to keep doing the rerun just because you have the, you know. So now he should, like Necmo should be the lowest crit damage. We can see that he's 152 and Galathir is 168. So Necmo should be the Ram head target. Just checking some stats, enough accuracy. You need to make sure that you have 450 accuracy. And if you don't have that, remember that Marius has increased attack. Our Marius, okay, let me just double. Okay, yeah, let's just go and start the key. Yeah, our Marius is 9 pieces merciless. I don't know the reason, but I'm not gonna keep changing the builds. Let's just start the fight and show you why Fyna is one of the best champions in the game. So because we have protection, I'm actually just gonna go and buff everyone. You can see everything is protected, and now we just don't need yet to use. You see, guys, this is what I'm talking about. That's like the relic. See, we can keep boosting until 3 days from now. I mean, that didn't do anything for us, but you know, it's just, you know, extra turns and extra turns and extra turns. So as an example, now I just resetted my Marius, and I'm just gonna nuke casually and make Marius do 3 million damage. And now next turn, He's back because we have him in 9 pieces merciless, so he was able to reset this by 1 turn. So we're just gonna go again and nuke again, and that's not the end of it. Watch, when she gets to the turn, she will be able to do A3, then A2. Can we just get to her? A3. And then reset him again. In the last 3 turns of Marius, he nuked 3 times. That's how insane and, I don't know, OP she is. So yeah, now the boss switches, right? So we're going to take so much damage, ideally. Okay, Lydia is dead, so we're going to revive our Lydia. Okay, don't die, thank you. So that's all we need to see. Okay, we're going to have block damage on him, and we can just easily, casually do all the trials. Please tell me it counted. Yes, it did count. And now, see, we don't even care about fear, of having fear up, because you know what's going to happen? Just like that. Okay, we got an extra turn, so let's just keep going. And like she's gonna use her A3, and now we gonna get an extra turn. Land the decrease speed. This is like playing the game, I swear, on easy mode. That's what she does. She makes you play the game on easy mode. Like, look at this. We're so close to do that. Put block damage again against the Marius. Land the debuffs. Finish the quest. Did we finish? We finished the first one. Now we need to do this one. This one's supposed to be hard, right? With Ninja, I take me like 3 times of 3 ally attacks. But remember, she does provide increased crit rate, increased crit damage. And bam, done. And now, this one is gonna be a bit hard because enemy scales from enemy max HP does not... yeah, this one doesn't count, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, buff again, keep going. And the thing is, you don't have to keep resetting your Marius. So as an example, you need your supports to keep going and the RAM. So you can even reset your supports as well. You can reset like literally, what's her face? Lydia, so she can keep spamming the fear. Yeah, let's make him go again. Bam, done. Now we need someone to die. That's the thing. Okay, let's wait for someone to die. So we can do this one, and oh, those 2 are done. I didn't even intend to do those 2. Like, they are just like, bam. He has increase, he has block damage. We just nuke, we don't care. And easy to go. So yeah, the boss just killed. I can have Veil up. It's gonna A1. Because I need her to have a block damage on him. He has a block damage now. Do we need decreased defense? There is decreased defense. And Marius there. Yeah. Easily done. Dude, this is so easy. Now, this one, 6 unique debuffs and 6 unique buffs. Okay, let's count. 1. That's 1 buff. That's a 3. So we are at 4. Use A1. This is 2. So we are at 5. Okay, 1 didn't count. I'm assuming 1 was already at higher. That's 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's 10. This is 2. Okay, those 2 didn't count for some reason. I like how he healed. I'm never used to do this, to be honest. That's 2 and easily done. Like, just like that. Look at that. How many did we do? We just did 6 buffs. 6 trials on the first one. Dude, I'm just not used to do them so easily, to be honest. Okay, now I will just go for the next one will be Lion, so I'll just show you how easy is it to do the Lion ones. So now the boss just switched into the Lion, and Lion does ignore block damage, so it doesn't matter that much, but I will show you, like, you know, like how many do we have. So let's start by landing the Leech, so we can start off strong. And we have Leech, right? We have a quest. It's just nuke. Okay, almost the 3 million damage, dude. That's just insane. So just gonna use A1, and yeah, this is done. This is almost done. Will not count damage from counter attack. Damage the Chimera with a single skill while it's under 6 or more debuffs, and your champions 6. Okay, we need 6 debuffs. How? Easy, Necmo. Yeah, easy, Necmo. That's the simple answer. Now, okay, let's have more debuffs, more buffs. No, I'm not gonna reset because he just got his abilities up. So all we need is just him to take a turn. More buffs. Stop attacking him, you piece of something. Attack Necmo. Yeah, 8. Done. Now, we need to not do damage from enemy max HP. So now all we need to do is just reset other people. And we need to land decrease resistance for this one. And yeah, that's straightforward now. Look at that. One debuff, and what should that debuff be? 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait, do we have decreased defense and weaken? Yes. Block debuff, we have it. Increase poison sensitivity. Oh, decrease attack, it's here. I feel like we're missing a debuff that I can't tell what that is. Now the next one, remember it's ally attack, but it's also counter attack. So all we need to do is to have counter attack up on our nuker. So we just missed a chance because somehow I had it on someone else. Can you take a turn? Oh, damn it. Buff, counter attack. And I'm just gonna have it on as many as possible. So I wasn't able to do this one because I noticed we only have 9 debuffs. So on my account, what I use is I just put Lydia in a hex set and she will be able to clutch this one. But remember, it's an epic. It's not an important like mythical one. So we're just not gonna care about it. So we're gonna focus on doing as much damage as possible and keep resetting our Marius. Yeah, we just get to the Viper and let's see the trials. Decrease attack, increase speed. Nakmothar. Increase attack, block debuffs. Lydia, and increase attack from Fyna. Block activist skill. I think you finished this one in one nuke. Sadly, we don't have ninja, and we won't be able to do this one. So we should be able to do 14. And if you put Lydia in a hex or a poison set, I prefer hex always. She will be like we will be able easily to do 18, similar to Ninja Mikage, except that you do it way easier than doing Ninja Mikage. If you guys have watched, I recently started streaming, so I do my Chimera keys now and Hydra keys every weekend around 9 p.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Central Time. So if you guys make sure to stop by. So yeah, when I do my keys, I usually do them 7 to 8 to 10 attempts where like I try to get all these. But with Fyna, no, you don't have to do that. You just keep doing this. Just keep doing this. That's all you need to do. And yeah, I can't wait myself to pull this champion. She's just, man, way easier than everything else in this game. Will not count damage from counter attack, but it should counter the other type of damage. Block debuffs, increase attack. We have block debuffs. Yes. We have increase attack. Yes. So all we need is one nuke, and we should be good to go. So damage, that's not going to be counted. Okay, no, we don't have the ability up, so we have to stall the fight. Okay, now we should have them up just like that. Simple life. You don't need to worry about anything else. Yeah, Necmo can keep boosting. Usually by 28 turns, I would be around 100 million. But because we have Fyna and she keep resetting, yeah, look at that. Yeah, and this one, decrease attack and increase resistance. If you want to get those, you have to change the champions. Like, you have to switch Lydia to Yakanika or whatever her name is. The Sylvan decrease defense and weaken champion that has ally attack on her A1. And also you have to change Necmo into Feral, the tree guy, the Christmas tree. And yeah, so easy 13 trials. I thought I can do 40. Let me see if there's this one. Sadly, enemy max HP hits do not count. This one we should be able to do, and this one can easily be done with a hex set. So now I'm just gonna go and do the key and talk to you at the end of the run. Now, since we are not pushing Chimera this week, so I'm just gonna end it here. because I don't want to end up like getting too much damage. So ideally you can get him 300 million damage. I do believe with a better gear on Galathir technically doesn't have the best gear. He's not optimized. Because the faster the Galathir, the faster everyone else on the team, because he has two abilities that boost our meter. So 14, I do think that he can do 15 with this team. And with Ninja, you can do 18. So now I'm just going to go and do a Ninja key. And please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because this takes way more efforts than you could think. Like this takes like around 2 hours worth of recording. So please, if you appreciate the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you like the video. So it's just, this is the pre-setup first and then second. First, dude, he has such a beastly ninja, man. What the heck is these stats? Look at this. This is like having, he has like 1000 more attack, almost 50 more speed, and this is, wait, is this the ninja? 1 second, let me just check. Holy dude, what a stats. Oh, it's not even the gear. Yeah, let's see if he has a merciless one. Yeah, almost same attack, 50 more speed, and 100 more crit damage. That's just insane. So this is with Ninja right here. First of all, I apologize for the low amount of points, because we are not pushing and I don't want to do as many points. I want to do as few as points and as many trials as possible. So we are at 16 and we are about to hit the 17. Please weak hit. Of course he's not gonna weak hit because I want him to weak hit, so you're probably gonna miss this one. It's a rare one, we don't care about that. Nobody cares about the rare ones. If I'm able to revive, that's a difficult one. Let's see, am I able to? This one, I just lost hope on this one. Like no matter how you try, you won't get it. That's as far as about that. Let's just reset Galathir, make him revive. And now let's just put fear. Okay, we don't have booster meter. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that. And now he's going to destroy all of us, because we have, once you hit the 16, he starts ignoring defense. So that's not fun to do. But yeah, overall, look at that. 16 trials, 17 and 18. This 18 one, like, you're just not going to be able to do it. Let's be honest. 7. If it's 6, it would be so doable. Because somehow one of the champions will always be dead. So it's 2 use of this ability, and if it get feared, it won't count. So like the drill. But yeah, this is what a Fyna can do. Mikage can do everything that whatever her name is, Fyna can do, except that Fyna does it in a way easier skill. Like look, as an example, now I need my abilities to be up, and oh, that one ignores block damage, I guess. So yeah, I needed my Galathir to revive. I didn't have the revive, and now I can just see, keep doing this, and I can just revive all my champions, keep doing damage, and revive heal. Probably gonna use it here again, because to be honest, I want to heal my team. We need 3 million clash points, so we're probably gonna keep doing until we get the 3 million clash points. And yeah, it's just, straightforward. We get our trials, and Fyna keeps doing Fyna things, and Ninja is doing Ninja things. Look at that. Weak hit 155,000. Have you ever guys seen a weak hit that's 155,000? Look at that, 1.5. He was hitting for like almost 2 million. So now, but something to like, I'm leaving it on auto just to show you that she has one of the worst AIs in the game. Like Mikage has a way easier AI, because Mikage, you just turn off her A2 and prioritize her A3. So she's always going to do that. Well, like with Fyna, you kind of need to manual her. That's like pretty much the only downside. I hope one day Plarium will allow us to choose what abilities goes on what in the preset. I don't know why they don't do it. I hope that they one day will do it. So once we hit 3, we're just gonna leave this key, and yeah, leave with a good amount of trials. Okay, one more. I think we just get it now. Hopefully he does not weak hit. Ninja, I believe in you. Don't weak hit. You have one job, which is to hit the boss. So please don't weak hit. And guys, trust, Hex set on Lydia is the way to go. Like, look at this one. This one right here, you need 10 debuffs. This one right here, you need 10 debuffs. And you can't do it without Hex Lydia. So Hex Lydia set. Hex set on Lydia is the way to go. And yeah, that's our 3 million. Let's just end the battle here. And claim our trials. Get that 13 with a legendary one. This is one of the best ones, by the way, especially if you are like trying to build those one-shot teams. 13 plus 20, 15 mythical, 20 legendary. That's just an insane amount of like, that's just too good, you know, too good to be skipped. And that's the reason why people keep going for Fyna. Now, if you have Balar, you run the same team. Well, okay, if you don't have Galathir, you just put in Elva or Duchess or Raka or Pythion or Sifi, or whatever your reviver is. But you just use Balar here if you have Fyna, if you are one of those lucky people that do have her. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.